thought today I would have a discussion about block of the month. There's been a lot of discussion in some of the groups on Facebook whether they're value for money. So I thought we'd just quickly sort of have a look at what you get for them and whether it's worth the money and what you should take into consideration if you're going to do one. So there's different ways of doing it. Not so common now, but it used to be at one stage that a blogger would do one on their blog. You wouldn't have to pay anything to do it. You provided all the materials. What they did was demonstrate the block each month and you would follow along. Now, for them, there was a personal cost involved with that because it takes time to do those tutorials. Whether it's written, whether it's videos, that time is precious, and if somebody's offering to do that for free, then you need to appreciate the work that's gone into it. For some now, they don't have the time to be able to give that sort of commitment without a cost. So when you think of what they're putting into it, you need to consider the time that they've taken to put it together. So for the free ones that I've done in the past, I'm grateful. I've learnt a lot from them. I've got a quilt on my bed at the moment showing sign of wear and tear. It was at the start of my quilting journey and it can certainly tell that, but I picked up so many different tips from doing that that's helped me through today. So I'm very grateful for that. So this year is the first year in a long time that I've done any sort of paid block of the months. Doing two different ones, offering two completely different ways of going about it and different things I'm getting out of it too. The first one was with Leah Day. She's doing an exploring walking foot one, with quilting with a walking foot. Something I already do, but I know I can get more out of it, and so that's why I've done it. To take part, you need to buy her book, which is quite reasonable. I would have had the hard copy, but with the cost of postage from the United States, taking the course of getting the PDF download. So in that you've got lots of hints and tips that she's built up over the years, and you're getting benefit of that. To go with it, there's a Facebook group as well, so she does videos every week, so there's a lot of work that's gone into that too. For me, there was two reasons for taking it. One was the exploring walking foot quilting, and there's a quilt as you go quilt as well that's being done, and that's another technique that I wanted to try this year. So the other one that I'm doing is from Sew and Quilt, and that's English paper piecing. So there's a lot of hand sewing, and that's something that I wanted to spend some time doing this year. It's something that I can do in the evenings when I get home from work, and just something that sort of some gentle creativity, if you like. That one is about £17 a month, I think it is. It goes over 12 months. There's a Facebook group that goes along with it, so you're getting the benefit of other people's experience while you're doing it. It's a reproduction of an old quilt, and this one's been running for a couple of years, so there's other people there that have done it in the past that you can pick their brains from if you need to. There's video emails that come through at various intervals as well. There's no videos. You get written instructions each month. You get your fabric that you require and your template. So all your templates are already cut. You've got instructions telling you which blocks that you need to do and how many for each month. So that's what you're paying for. Other ones will come if there's embroidery involved, with designs actually printed onto the fabric ready for you, so you haven't got to transfer that yourself. All the fabric pieces may be cut for you. If you have a big name designer, you're obviously going to have to pay for that, and designer fabrics will also come for a premium. So prices roughly can be just around £200, and I've seen them go well over £500. So you need to take into consideration you've got to pay for the expertise and the skill of the designer, the cost of your materials, the tutorials. Are there video tutorials that involved, written instructions, PDFs and things? They all take time to do. Are they giving you support? that's got to be factored into it as well. When you think of having all the materials ready prepared in there, that's going to be a couple of hours work that's gone into it, and then of course it's got to be packaged and sent out. That's all the costs that are involved. So when you take that into consideration, the time of that, are they as expensive as we think they are? It may be for you, but it may not be for somebody else. When you're considering getting one, think to yourself, what benefit is it to you? What are you going to get from it? Are you learning something new? Are you doing something that you enjoy and want to spend more time doing? Are you learning new skills and techniques? The other thing is as well, taking into consideration whether you want something from a designer, and then if you do, that's the costs that are involved. But one of the biggest things that you need to consider is your own personal circumstances, because sometimes no matter how much you want to do something or how much you're going to get out from it at that particular moment in time, it's not worth the financial cost to you. So weigh that up as well. I'm in a position this year that I haven't been in for a while, that I've got a regular income, and I know that I can afford that small cost each month to do the block of the month that I'm doing. I know there is others that are out of my reach at the moment, so I'm not looking at those. So whatever you decide, I'd love to hear what you think of them. If you've done them before, which ones have been your favourite and why you just decided to go for those ones. And if you're going to do one again in the future, I'd like to know which ones you do choose as well. And maybe there's a few of us that would get together and have a go. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll speak to you soon.